how did things go on sharing the stage with Lil Wayne, man? Like, how did that even come about?
It was epic, first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? It was an epic experience.
How was his performance though? Because I heard some people saying like with the choice of Kendrick Lamar for the Super Bowl and Lil Wayne, and some people was trying to be like, yo, Lil Wayne don't got the stage presence like Kendrick would. What do y'all think about?
Nah, Wayne could have did it.
He put the critics to bed to me.
Word.
He could have did it.
Yeah. His performance is phenomenal. Niggas
exactly.
do weird shit for pussy, bro. Like cross their homies for pussy.
His back door.
Right. To take a life for pussy.
Right.
Niggas that take their own life.
Take their own life for pussy.
You know what I'm
For
saying?
real.
Yeah, bro. Like
Women go on girls' trips and try pussy.
That's the power of pussy. Right there.
It's been that way since Adam and fucking Eve.
Yeah.
I ain't mad, baby. Play the streets. These niggas weak.
The Highest Point Podcast.
More than the pod, it's a lifestyle.
Yo. Welcome to the Highest Point Podcast. This is a show for everyone who's willing to put in the labor to be greater and reach the highest point. Now, speaking about reaching the highest point, ladies and gentlemen, we have some special return guests in the building. I'm telling y'all, these fellas don't know how to stop working. We were just talking about on stages with T.I. 2 Chainz, and they just keep coming with more. Recently, they on shared the stage with Lil Wayne. And like, I can't wait to get into this new album they got going on, how they keep making these connections. I just like to welcome The Foundation, man. What's good with y'all fellas?
What's going on?
yo, what's happening? We back, baby.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Indeed, man. So glad to have y'all on. I just want to jump right into how did things go on sharing the stage with Lil Wayne, man? Like, how did that even come about?
It was epic, first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? It was an epic experience. And, you know, we just networking, man, still dealing with the same people that we've been dealing with, man. Shout out, Headliner Marketing. You know what I'm saying? You know, they playing a big role in our success right now and, you know, how we moving around and being able to maneuver. So, shout out to them. But, yeah, man, it was epic, yo. You know what I'm saying? We set it on fire before the fireman arrived.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
Yeah.
Like, did y'all cross paths, connect, holler at him at all?
I mean, he was late as hell.
Understood.
You know what I'm saying?
Wayne in another stratosphere.
Yeah, he like,
is.
bro, like
Stratosphere.
I was backstage, you know what I'm saying, when like he pulled up, you know what I mean? Like he pulled up in the vans, all the vans pulled up on some motherfucking goddamn Secret Service
Right.
shit. He hopped out, went straight to the stage.
Yeah.
Straight to the stage. No handshaking, didn't talk, didn't say nothing. Got out the van, went straight to the stage, and then it was on. Like,
Yo, that's
it was
what's up.
crazy.
So how was his performance though? Because I heard some people saying like with the choice of Kendrick Lamar for the Super Bowl and Lil Wayne, and some people was trying to be like, yo, Lil Wayne don't got the stage presence like Kendrick would. What do y'all think about?
Nah, Wayne could have did it.
He put the critics to bed to me.
He could have did it.
Yeah.
All that shit that they talking about,
Yeah.
all
He put
that
him to
mumbling
bed.
and can't understand none of that.
Yeah.
Right.
Nah, he put him to bed, bro. His performance is phenomenal. Like,
Wow. And he
like-
got hit, so I was like,
yeah,
Could have did
all
it.
night.
Yeah, he
All
coulda
night,
did
bro.
that.
Hits all night, bro.
so he
And-
won't just in and out. He came out there and put on a show.
Nah,
Yeah.
he had like two sets. He did his first set,
Yeah,
then he took a break, and he came back and did a whole nother set.
yeah.
Damn.
And it was hits all night. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the thing about it is, you don't even really hear that, like, cause like going into the show, it was a lot of shit going on. A lot of people had a lot to say, but
right.
I don't really hear nobody now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me?
Everybody had a lot to say,
and he
talking
just
about
and he
wasting
just
money.
did Dreamville. You know what I'm
Yeah.
I
saying?
forgot about that.
Like, so like I said, he put the critics to bed, man. Like everybody, I think it's just clickbait.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah.
It's just clickbait. You feel me? So that's
Yeah,
all that
for
is.
sure. So how do y'all feel in front of that crowd? I saw some footage. I was like, yo, this looks cinematic what the foundation is doing right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, how was that atmosphere and how did y'all feel about your performances?
Our performance was epic, man. Doing what we do, man. It was business as usual. That crowd was, electrifying, man. It felt good to be in front of that type of crowd in North Carolina. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was real. And then for, people don't really know, like, one of our first shows was in Raleigh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out Rod One. Rod One, you know what I'm saying? He family and all that. He booked us in Raleigh. That was like one of our first shows. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So to come back after making a whole bunch of moves and then to double back, you know what I'm saying, in the arena in Raleigh, like, it was legendary. You know what I'm saying? We did what we do. It's business. I mean, as usual.
And as far as like the performance, like we like at this point we seasoned for it.
Right.
So it's like, you know, the preparation that went into it, we learned a lot from the past performances that we did, you know what I'm saying? Being on them stages and dealing with different personalities and different crowds, you know what I'm saying? Like it didn't take too much to grasp Raleigh. You know what I'm saying? Like we had them. Like we had them.
So you had a crowd feedback and everything.
Yeah. We had a lot of roars.
I heard them in the video. I was like,
we had a lot of roars, bro.
Yeah.
Like, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, and and a lot of artists can't say they did that.
Right.
Nah. You know what I'm saying? A lot of artists can't say they did that.
Right.
So, like I said, we set the stage on fire before the fireman could get there.
Yeah,
you know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying? So
Y'all definitely left your mark.
Yeah,
and then when I'm
absolutely.
listening to y'all, I'm like, yo, y'all vocals sound real crisp. Your stage presence was there.
Yeah.
I could tell that you put preparation into what you do. It kind of was reminiscent of like some Jada Styles P, because you can really hear them, like the in and outs, the punch ins
Yeah.
with
Because
each
we
other.
live.
Yeah.
we live, man.
We're
We
not
don't.
over no vocals.
Nah, we don't.
That's
Right.
the difference.
Yeah.
See, that was the difference between the Locks and the Dipset battle.
Yeah. That was the difference.
Yeah, when you go live, they really could feel you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They really feel that energy. They really feel everything that you putting out there. When you got the vocals in the background, it's kind of like, do I want to listen to him or do I want to listen to the song?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of times, like, yo, when you rapping over vocals and you ain't rehearsing, you stumbling.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Behind
Like,
your vocals.
you stumbling, like, and it really takes away from the performance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we learned that real early to
Miss
go
T
live.
put us on that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Miss T put us on that. You know what I'm saying?
bro.
Shout out to her. Like she seen us rock a while ago.
Yeah.
And we was over vocals and she pulled us outside and was like, yo, look, meet me here at this time. I need to talk to y'all.
Yeah.
That was, and you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't know her from a can of paint.
Right.
And when we met her, she was like at her salon. And she was like, yo, y'all need to be live. Like, y'all need to separate yourselves from everybody else. Y'all stars. She just spoke a lot of confidence and a lot of uprising into us. And then, you know what I mean? She was the rehearsals started in her salon while she was doing hair to customers.
Yo,
That's crazy.
It's funny, but for real shit. And
That's
it
a
was
tough
like,
crowd.
what?
Nigga.
They told me to get their hair done.
And get their hair done, bro.
Y'all
In the salon, bro.
And we in there rapping.
The
Like,
first, hey, yo, man, let me
Yo,
talk. Look.
it crazy, bro.
The first
Crazy,
time we
bro.
did that shit, right?
We was in there shell as hell.
She was like, we sitting down, right? She like this. Yo, what is y'all waiting on? We
Right.
like, what are you talking about? She like, yo, go ahead.
turn the music on. Like, and we in there at first, and we in there like, you know what I'm saying, trying not to be loud.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she was like, really like, now she like, yo, listen, now you wasting my time. Like, you feel me? Like, now you
That's
wasting my
dope.
time. And we had to really just get out of our
Out of our shell.
and just like, and
Crash course.
Right.
Crash course out of our shell
Facts.
in front of women.
Yeah. Getting their hair
Women
done.
getting their hair done.
Right. That's insane.
And waiting to get their hair done.
Yeah.
Right.
And watching us
Yeah.
rehearse.
Yeah.
Yo,
And
that's crazy.
once we establish that level of comfort,
Right.
It was a wrap after that.
20,000 people ain't nothing.
Exactly. Because people think you get stage fright in front of a massive amount of people, but you in front of a small amount of people that's totally not supposed to be paying you no attention,
Yeah.
and you got to win them over somehow.
Yeah.
That's a big challenge.
That's and that shit went from that to actually CD sales because we was still selling out the trunk.
Right.
So you
right.
had people in there getting their hair done, and we in there rehearsing, and they like, "Yo, y'all got music?" And we like, "Yeah."
Mm.
And we started, and we was selling music too.
Yeah.
Like,
We got so comfortable in there. She used to leave us in there like, yo, lock up when you done.
Yeah. Once we established that comfort level, she was like, all right, yo, y'all could come after hours.
Right.
She gave us the code.
Yeah.
Lock up when y'all done, y'all good.
And we used to be in the salon and we'd go move some music.
Right.
And go there and rehearse for like 3 hours.
At the end of the night. Yeah.
45-minute set.
Yeah, that's hard.
We still ain't done 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Nah.
But we used to rehearse a 45 minutes.
One time, we did 45 minutes. We did 45 minutes at Sugar Bears.
That was crazy.
Yeah, you can pull that off at Sugar Bears.
But that was over vocals. That was before Miss T. That was before all of that. But we did do 45 minutes.
Right. And then when you say Sugar Bears,
yeah, Sugar
that
Bears.
shows you how long you've been doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? Sugar Bears?
Yeah, bro.
I don't think there ever will be another Sugar Bears, yo.
Nah, man, they trying to figure it out over there. They trying to figure that shit out.
It's just a building.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. So let's talk about this album.
Okay.
Sabbath Noir.
Yeah.
Am I saying that right?
Sabbath Noir.
Sabbath Noir.
Sabbath Noir. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So tell us, because what my understanding is that means black vampire. But
you close. You totally off.
But you know, when I broke down the words in two, Sabbath and Noir, you know what I'm saying? It's like kind of religious. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to get you guys to give us some insight on the purpose of that title, what that title means.
Well, Smooth came up with the title.
Okay.
The title is Black Sabbath.
And you can you can refer to it as Black Sabbath or Sabbat Noir.
Yeah.
Like, the only reason we ain't use Black Sabbath is because I think it's trademarked by the band Black Sabbath.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That was back, way.
Yeah.
So I just remember watching a podcast with a rock band and somebody used something and they just, they them lawyers and all that. So I'm like, yo, I was just like, I don't think I want to use it, but I don't think we can because it's, and then bro was like, yo, what if we put it in another language?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then we just went through a whole bunch of them, and Sabbat Noir is actually
French
for Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it has nothing to do with vampires.
They had this big movement about vamp life and all this stuff like that. And I was like,
it was literally just to give it some funkiness. You know what I'm saying? Black Sabbath and a razor eyebrow. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A lot of people probably like, yo, Sabbath Noir, what the hell?
Yeah, I was trying to figure
that?
it out. Like,
You know what I'm
literally, I'm
saying?
like, I got in my notes. It's like, Sabbath refers to a day of rest and worship.
Yeah.
Which is just, Sabbath is Saturday.
It's the Sabbath, yeah.
So it's Black Saturday.
Yeah.
Black Sabbath.
Right.
Sabbat Noir.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it was just something to make it funky. A lot of people, it's probably amazing where people's minds is going.
I'm sure all over.
All over.
Because when I know mine was all over.
Yeah.
I'm like, because I was scratching vampire off the list, because when I'm listening to the music, I'm not hearing that. Maybe I might have heard something, maybe 5% of that when I reflect. But I'm gonna get into that too.
Okay.
They getting deep in the industry.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, what's going on? Like, yo, they getting big. All right, I'm seeing why.
Yo, people just they go everywhere with it, man.
Yeah.
I mean, with everything going on and people having access to just Google and look up anything and just draw their own perspective.
Yeah.
You never know what conclusion people come to. You know what I'm saying? Unless you talk to the source.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We got a source right here on the Highest Point Podcast, you dig?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So starting off with that first one, City of Gold, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like what y'all was talking about on that joint. You was talking about it's no such thing as tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know, if I live and die today, fuck it. I did it my way.
Ain't no such thing in tomorrow. I ain't worried about tomorrow. If I live and die today, I'm like, fuck it, I did it my way. Ain't no such thing in tomorrow. I I ain't worried about tomorrow. If I live and die today, I'm like, fuck it, I did it my way. Thinking back, more bills than I had raps, more debt than I had cash, and he problem, we low gas. We move on.
I want to understand what y'all. That sounds self-explanatory, but I want to understand you guys' perspective when you came up with that track.
We living in the time, we living in the present, man. You know what I'm saying? And
It's getting deep in here. Hold on, let me.
yeah. So
a little deep in here.
So when you living in this time, right? You living in the present time. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is a lot of moves that you make is based off your past, but you don't really want to put things off to tomorrow. Like once you get in the habit of putting things off to tomorrow, that's just where you fall at. You know what I'm saying? And we just felt like we stopped putting things off to the next day. We started being proactive in that day that we was in. What we doing today? How we moving today?
Right.
Hey, yo, if we fail today, fuck it, then we gonna fail our way. We're not gonna fail because we waited on somebody else. A lot of the times, people want to dictate your motion based off of their time frames.
Right.
And then you waiting. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? We got tired and we broke off a lot of business relationships with a lot of, local people and also, you know what I'm saying, people that was close to us because, you're not going to dictate our motion based off of your time frames. You know what I'm saying? So we going to fail today, we going to do it our way. Hey, listen, if we going to ride today, you know what I'm saying? If this is the day, it's going to be on my time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not nobody else's time. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's God willing too at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sound like when I go, I don't want to go thinking about what I should have did, the ifs and all that.
And got no regrets.
And on another note, on a little shallow level than that, you got real deep right there. But just, are you satisfied with the previous day?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Did you put enough work in today?
Right.
To get where you trying to be, wherever you going, wherever you going, whatever you trying to do. Did you put in enough work before you go to bed and you say, yo, I had a productive day. I did everything that I can possibly do today. I did it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Tomorrow's not promised for nobody. Facts. No, at all, man. It's not, yo, bro. We're living in some weird times.
Right.
And ain't no such thing in tomorrow.
Right.
Like,
For real.
Ain't no such thing in tomorrow, yo. Like, for real.
We set the tone with that one.
Yeah, for sure. Like y'all came in heavy, and it kind of made me think. I'm like, yo, is that the one that I heard through the wall? And I said I wanted to meet y'all because it would seem kind of reminiscent. I'm not sure if it was the one or not, but it felt like that was the one I heard through the wall.
Yeah.
Because I know when I listened to y'all other project, I never heard that track that I heard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when I checked this album out, I'm like, wait, is that the one?
Yeah.
Because this joint feel familiar.
It could have been because the whole time, that whole time frame, we was working on Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
We was working on Black Sabbath for a while.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we actually took our time. Right. Well, we took our time with Live Suffer Celebrate too. But it was something
Black
different
Sabbath
about Black
was-
Sabbath. We was moving around a lot too, though.
It was more Black Sabbath. We would like really strategically chose the production on that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that wasn't something where we just like, all right, yo, we about to just we entertained everybody. You know what I'm saying? A lot of projects we just entertain everybody. Like motherfucker might send a package of beats. And it's like, Black Sabbath, it was like that one.
It was a certain tone.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
a certain tone
Like,
to
yeah.
it.
It was all cohesive too. Even with the track layouts.
Yeah.
Like,
that even took a while.
yeah.
That wasn't easy. Like that even like we was going back and forth.
Yeah.
Like we was getting like, yo, you want this one to go first? And it's like,
Yo, it's
yeah.
tracks,
And it's like,
it's
yo,
tracks that I had
Word.
in mind
yeah.
the whole way through
Didn't make it.
that didn't make it at the cut.
Right.
Yeah.
But the whole time, I'm like, yo, this gotta be on. This is on.
Right.
And then when everything came and it's like, all right, it was like, Yo,
we
that
got
shit
some.
don't even fit.
We got some singles that we got in the cut that we gonna drop. That's like, yo,
Yeah.
we thought for sure this gonna be on the album.
Right.
They didn't make it.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Man, that track list and
Yeah,
order,
make
that joint is hard to do.
Yeah,
Like for real. And it definitely changes every day.
yeah.
But I think it ended up perfect. And like y'all started off real hard. And man, like y'all start hitting the second gear. I'm start getting into those tracks, and then it was like boom, 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 boom. I'm like, all right, they own one. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that's what's up right there. So you know what I'm saying? We talking about tomorrow. So let's get into pussy. You dig? I'm gonna jump
Man
straight
speaks
to that.
It's an exclusive. Little
You dig?
sneak peek.
Sneak peek. You might get a little sneak
So much
peek.
shit, it's unbelievable. First they hate you, then they love you. Some stuck between the two. I'm still standing on 10 toes. I ain't built to lose. It's a man's world, but this world is pussy power. I've been thinking about it all day. I won't last an hour. Niggas will turn fold just to know if the pussy sweet. Brothers it takes for years, not knowing I hit in weeks. Niggas to spend that bread, pay cash just to eat. They get lost in pillow talk just to get their piece. It's been that way since Adam and fucking Eve. I ain't mad, baby, play the streets. These niggas weak. Heavy anticipated, you thought that the ground was fading. We made a trip to Atlanta just to record Amazing.
Look, we ain't gonna give him it all. And that hook, homie said, it's a man's world, but in this world is pussy power.
Yeah.
Now, I want to get y'all insight on that. I'm gonna talk to you about how it resonated with me. I want to get y'all insight on that joint.
Yeah.
What y'all mean by that?
Niggas do weird shit for pussy, bro. Like
weird shit for pussy.
niggas cross their homies for pussy.
Niggas backdoor.
Right. Niggas to take a life for pussy.
Right.
Niggas that take their own life.
Niggas to take their own life for pussy.
You know what
For
I'm saying?
real.
Yeah, bro. Like
Women go on girls' trips and try pussy.
That's the power of pussy. Right there. Pussy got so much
Got
power.
kicked out of
So
the
many
garden
women wanted them.
eating because of pussy.
Facts.
It's been that way since Adam and fucking Eve.
Yeah.
I ain't mad, baby. Play the streets. These niggas weak.
Yeah.
Hey yo.
hey yo, Sabbat Noir, bro.
Yo, hey yo,
Yeah.
it's not even close out here, yo.
Right.
Like on some real, like yo, keep it 100, man. Shout out to everybody, but it's not even close.
Nah.
Where we at with this project,
Yeah.
we really we was deep in with the pen through Money Never Sleeps and Moneyball and Live, Suffer, Celebrate. But this Black Sabbath, we evolved
Right.
because we was moving around.
We got
Yeah.
to see a lot, experience a
Yeah,
lot.
we was moving around.
and
we was
and
going
as
through a lot.
as we was progressing, we was seeing so much that was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? We ain't had no choice but to channel that shit into
Right.
the album. You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Like,
Pussy is a powerful thing, man.
yeah,
It is, man.
It gives life and it takes life.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure.
But
Protect your pussy, women. Protect your pussy.
it just shows how much I'm but in the song, it's really in the hook. I'm really like empowering it, and I'm explaining
right.
like the weaponization
Right.
of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's been weaponized against men, and it's been weaponized against the world.
Right.
But at the same time, criticized.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Women go through a lot
Yeah.
in the world, but they make a lot of shit move too.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. You know what I mean? But, that's why I was thinking about it. And it's not a diss song. It's just the real song.
Yeah, it's a real song, man. And then, like you're saying, you explaining to the women who don't get it, because a lot of them use their power willy-nilly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they don't understand the consequences that come behind that. So when I'm listening to the track, it's explaining that to not only the women, the men too, to understand as well. But with great power comes great responsibility.
Exactly.
So the ladies got to use that power in a smart mature way. You know what I'm saying? Because it's no telling what type of consequences. Like y'all said in the track, it could turn friend to foe.
Yeah.
It's like, it's crazy.
You don't get to choose your consequences, man.
Right.
Nah.
You don't get
You
to
don't
choose.
get to choose your what goes around comes around. You don't get to choose your karma.
Nah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you could do some wild shit and then some wild shit times two come back to you. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's so powerful, you could do something so spiteful. And you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's like, yo, word up, like women, the power that they have is unbelievable.
Right.
But they also have to be they got to be the most humble because they got so much power.
Right.
It's like even like we lust that though. Like yo, they
that's track later, man.
Yo,
You already
bro,
jumping into lust?
like they just
Lust
like women
paradise?
like women is just like beautiful. Like they like a amazing species.
Yeah, indeed.
And that's yo.
Yeah.
Black Sabbath, man. Sabbat Noir, man.
Yeah, we
You
talk
know what
about
I'm
the
saying?
women power, the power of the pussy, but you said it's a man's world.
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
We still make we built the will.
yeah, it's just a dominance thing.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we understand and
Dominance thing at that point. You know what I'm saying?
but understand that we can have 5 of those things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We can have 5 of the you know the pussies or the you know vaginas or coochies, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We built the will. We built the Eiffel Tower. We built the pyramids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's the man. We ordained the head by God.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's a man's world. Yes. But in this world, it's pussy power.
Yeah. Yeah.
And thinking about it all day, I won't last an hour.
Yeah. I ain't trying to last no hour. Give me about 20 minutes. I'm out of there.
Yo,
Hey, yo, that's funny. That's funny because I was on social media earlier today, and I seen a picture, and in the picture it was a fucking honey pack, a Red Bull, and like a rhino pill.
Crazy work.
I'm like, yo, this nigga trying to catch a heart attack,
Right.
I ain't trying to be in the for an hour. Nah, man.
Shit, you
Fuck
take
that.
all of that shit, you in there longer than
Yeah.
an hour, nigga. you
In there for a long time with all
pass
that.
the fuck out, nigga.
Right. And when you pass out, it's still gonna be up. It's crazy. Like, what you doing to yourself?
Yo, pause.
That shit just do the opposite to you.
Yeah, nothing works. Yo,
Wow.
pause.
That shit just
Pause.
It's just real talk, man.
just drug you taking drugs.
Oh,
Yo.
man.
But nah though, man. Yo, that song is it's one of them. It's a deep one, man.
Gotta listen to it. Might have
You
to
gotta
run it
listen
back.
to it. Gotta run it back.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And you'll catch different things when you run it back.
Yeah,
and then, like, I forgot to tell y'all what this segment is called because when someone album drop, we do a deep dive in it. I call it Bars to Life.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting in depth with the bars, what you're talking about. We wanted to bring it to life to the audience
Yeah.
from your perspective. And then when the people that's tuning in, they can see how it relates to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I give my perspective too, because what you say don't always interpret it as what you was going through. You know what I'm saying? The listener going to interpret it their own way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And how it relates to them. And everybody got their different stories. And so that's what Bars to Life is all about. And then everybody in the comments, they can talk about, you know, how it resonate with them as well. You know what
Absolutely.
I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure all the women going to agree with that one.
Pussy power. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Subscribe now for part 2.
The Highest Point Podcast.
More than a pod, it's a lifestyle.